like I said, guys, as I was predicting here, we need to watch this EMA 10 here. I would not buy it here. This is looking for a very nice entry here coming up and onto DJT. And then the reason why I said is, like I said, this was a very strong upturn. We kept bouncing on this 5, 5, and 5, and 5, and now we're finally pulling back to this EMA 10. What I would do in my opinion is if you're trading this EMA 10, I would put this stop loss just below the 10. Like, give yourself a little room halfway between the 20 so you can see what's your loss. Like if I put it from the 10 to 20 halfway between here, I'm willing to risk about 8% to make who knows, to make massive money here. Back up to this ATR4 is 30%, 37%, and then the best ad is going to be on this EMA 20. Is it going to hit that right away? Who knows? It doesn't have to, but I do think, this is a very solid entry. As you can see already, coming up to this EMA 10, we started rejecting to it. So I like this one. I'm very bullish on it. So, yeah, I don't really see anything alarming. We have a clear risk versus reward. We're not going to just hold this to the death. We have our stop loss between the EMA and 20, and then we're going to see if we make a new high coming up into this week and Monday. So let's see about that. I've been doing a lot of coverage on this, and I was saying, we need to be patient on this. Take your profits when it hits these ATR4s. As you can see, when it does this is extremely overextended, and all this is a bounce down. Just like this, bounce down to the 5 and go up. This is a more solid reversion to the mean. Bounce down to the EMA 10. And what I think is if this goes really up, this EMA 10 might just connect to it. But this is close enough, and I think we get a move up. So yeah, you're risking about 7% to make a potential over 30% easily back up to here. And it could easily squeeze above here. And then we also had this weekly here. You can see how, we were just getting a little too close to this ATR4 on a weekly channel. Just a little too risky. You don't see this often with I mean, DJT did it before, but you can see how we get little close here and then it goes down, and then right here was the was a very big overextended move, but it does come down. So you don't want to play with fire. We want to be smart when we're playing this, and I do think if Trump wins, this is going to skyrocket, and I think with all the polls leading, this has a great chance of doing it. So, yeah, your risk versus reward is very minimal. If you put $1,000 in and you are willing to risk 7%, that's not too bad. But that 1,000 could turn into pretty good money here. So, yeah, that's my analysis. Let's look into, we can look into the lower time frame here. As you can see, when we got near to this ATR4 in a 5-minute, you can see how when you coordinate this, you have a strong buy coming in. As you can see, we come back up here to that reversion to the mean, and this was a solid 10%, 11% bounce just by using a lower time frame for an entry and to come back up. Obviously, I would keep holding this because I think there's more room up. And I would just wait it out because I want to see at least, I think you can at least get 20% and just trail and stop it from there. And yeah, you have a clear risk reward. That's how I like to trade the uptrends. A lot of people ask, well, how would you trade this? Where would you look for entries? Just look at your EMAs. Those EMAs are going to be reversions to me. They always will hit. They have to hit. When you see price come tumbling down like this, as you can see to the downside, what is getting hit for a reversion to mean? Well, as you can see, you go down, you hit the 5, and then you make a new low. You hit the 5, make a new low, hit the 10, and you make a new low. Hit the 10, and you make a new low, and then finally the 20. I don't think we're due for the 20 just yet. I think we hit the 10, and we make a new high. And then we will finally hit the 20. So you see how that works? We're in a change of trend. We're in a different type of trend. We're not in a downtrend. We're in an uptrend. You can use the trend channel, and you can kind of see, like, what are we dealing with, right? Here's your trend channel here. As you can, As you can see, we're going strictly into this EMA 10, and we have this bottom channel for nice support. That way, we put our stop loss in between the 20 and the 10, and we have lots of wiggle room. So that's my analysis. I'm going to definitely keep an eye. I'm in this one for a long side, and I have a clear stop on this. This is one of the best uptrend stocks to stick with a catalyst coming up. So I think this is going to have a very short-term nice gain. So if you guys want to join the Discord too and see how to get your indicator set up and just be a part of community that lots of people give out ideas and more importantly teach you guys how to trade a system that actually works and teach you a clear risk versus reward and not just gamble and you know be like, oh, you know, DJT is way up here at $55, you know, 53. I'm just going to buy it here when honestly none of these make sense. Just like none of this made sense up in here. You wanted to get a correction at least, you know, to your EMA 5 or 10. Once you start getting that, that's where here. But after a while, you see how support and resistance, eventually you're going to break that EMA 5. The more you touch it, you will break it. The 10 is going to hit. And I do this kind of strategy with my day trading where you make, you know, easily $5 to $1,000 a day doing this same strategy using a lower time frame where you can get that reversion to the mean, and then you go like if this was going alongside on a 15-minute chart, I would take this for calls and go up on the chart. And I mainly like to do futures too, but I'll show you guys all that. But click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and you join the Discord if you want to. It'll say join the premium Discord from Alerts to System. It'll be in the description too. But if you click that link, it'll take you to the free chat landing page. And if you hit day trade alerts, that will give you access to all the subscriptions, memberships, and everything. It's only $12 a month too. And if you like just swing trading, I have one just for $6 if you just want to dip your toes. I highly recommend being a day trader because that is how you be a full-time trader. Swing trading requires a little more patience, right? Sometimes you got to hold a little longer. And what I showed you was following the trend. I also have a reversal trend, where as you can see when DJT was going down a lot, there is a way to get in early near these areas. And where would you look to take your gains is on those rejections or where you those retests of the EMA 5, 10, and 20. So you can play both sides of the coin here. So yeah, as you can see, when we got close to this ATR4, you can see how this made a massive move up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. $12 a month gets you access to everything. I highly recommend it. Super cheap, affordable, and you're going to get day trading education. I post daily updates, improvements in this system, and all that. And then swing trading education, all these right here, how to properly accumulate the reversals. And then how to use these indicators to be profitable and all that, and everything will get set up. But this is follow the trend, DJT. This is probably on a lot of people's eyes. So this right here is my entry right here. I like this right in here. We're bouncing right here off the EMA 10. Don't have to get exact. And then your stop loss is going to be between the 10 and the 20. So let's watch that. And then you might ask, well, can you do another entry on the 20? You can, and you can do a very tight stop loss, and that's kind of my favorite entry points. But with this big move down here, I think we get a nice retest up because we had a nice trend, you know, on this EMA 5. We were just due for a 10. You know, that was just due. I think this is a correction to a move higher. So if we continue this, I think we can get above 60. I think it's possible. So let's keep an eye on that. All right, guys. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the Discord, and thank you so much for watching.